I'm Larry Adamson. I was president of the Rotary Club of Tucson in 1985, 1986, a great pleasure of mine. I came into the club in 1971, being introduced by my brother who came in 1955, and he was brought into the club by our father in 1925. So that was my brother Hal Adamson and my father Harold Adamson. So that's my early history. On the Rotary Club of Tucson Foundation, my first career was a CPA, and then I went to law school, and so I knew I was going to be a tax guy. So I came into Rotary as my classification was tax law. So I was somebody that was kind of natural to look to about doing a foundation. And what was happening is that at the time, the scholarship cups were 25 cents that everybody contributed to for the University of Arizona scholarships. But there were some people that were starting to give some real money. I remember Dr. Bob Weber was giving $1,000 a year for the Boy Scouts. And so the worry came about, how do we ensure that somebody gets their income tax deduction if IRS comes knocking? So the idea is to assure income tax deduction for our generous members, and so we formed our own club foundation, and that was 1975, got our tax exemption. We were not a private foundation, we were a public charity, which means that all the tax filings are much easier for all these years. And so since I formed it, I guess I made myself president. I don't know. I don't remember, actually. And I had the pleasure of being the foundation president for 28 years. And it was a great ride. And it took me 2 years to find my successor, and that was Brett Houston. So to do it a little differently is I spent quite a bit of time asking our club members when their birthdays were to submit to me a little bio, if you will, a little bit of their work background. And one of the things is always little known facts about that person that the club members and the club members in general wouldn't know. I remember the one that this fellow, as a much younger person, was in his airplane, and he had airplane problems, and he had to land his airplane on Broadway Boulevard near Country Club.